All right. Welcome, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready.
Today, we're going to learn about sloth bears.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah,
Sounds interesting.
they look really cool.
Yeah.
And we found this awesome YouTube video from Wildlife SOS,
Nice.
all about sloth bear facts.
I love that channel.
Yeah, and I don't know much about sloth bears, honestly, so
Yeah, me neither, actually.
it would be fun.
Yeah.
So let's dive in.
All right.
First things first.
Okay.
The name sloth bear.
Right.
What's the deal with that? Are they related to sloths?
You know what? That's actually where it gets interesting.
Okay.
They were, it seems like they were first seen by European explorers.
Right.
And they thought that they were some sort of sloth, but like a bear-like sloth.
Hmm.
And so they called them sloth bears.
Ah, so just a mistaken identity.
It turns out they're not related to sloths at all.
Oh, wow.
It's a total misnomer.
Totally misleading.
Yeah.
So are they just slow then? Like sloths?
Well, they're not exactly speed demons.
Okay.
But they're not slow like sloths.
Gotcha.
They do sleep a lot, though.
Really? How much?
Like 10 to 16 hours a day.
Oh, that's a lot of sleep.
It's like a teenager's dream.
Right. Like my cat.
Exactly.
So they're not just hanging upside down from trees all day?
No.
Okay, good to know.
They're more active when they are awake.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, lots of sleep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now, from the video I saw, they're not exactly like little and cuddly,
No, they're not.
like a teddy bear.
No, you would not want to cuddle one of these.
Okay, good to know.
They're pretty big.
How big are we talking?
They get about 75 centimeters tall at the shoulder.
Wow.
And weigh anywhere from 91 to 130 kilos.
Okay, that's pretty hefty.
Yeah.
What else, what do they look like besides big?
They've got this really shaggy fur.
Cool.
Kind of gives them this unkempt look.
Interesting.
And they have a long snout.
Okay.
Perfect for sniffing out food.
Big.
And get this, they have these crazy long claws.
Yeah, I noticed it in the video. They look pretty intimidating.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to get on the wrong side of those claws.
Bet.
But they have a purpose.
What's that?
Well, sloth bears love insects.
Okay.
Especially termites and ants.
Okay.
And those claws are perfect for digging into those mounds and hills.
Oh,
It's like their own personal excavating equipment.
Yeah.
Ripping right into those termite mounds.
Wow, so they're like insect-eating machines then.
Pretty much.
Okay.
But they're not just limited to insects.
Oh, so they're not like strictly insectivores or whatever.
Okay. They're actually omnivores.
Oh, okay.
So they'll also eat fruit
Okay.
and honey.
So they've got a pretty varied diet then.
Exactly. Gives them lots of options.
See.
Yeah.
By the way, how long do these guys live for?
Well, it depends.
Okay.
In the wild, their lifespan is about 16 years.
Okay.
But in captivity, they can live up to 40 years.
Oh, that is a big difference.
Huge.
Why is that?
Well, it's all about the environment.
Okay.
In the wild, they face all sorts of threats.
Like what?
Predators,
Oh,
scarcity of food,
yeah.
and human impact.
Right, poaching and all that.
Exactly.
Makes
But in captivity, a lot of those threats are gone.
Yeah, they're safe and well fed.
Exactly. And that allows them to live much longer.
It really shows how much we impact their lives.
Oh, sure.
Now, in that video, they showed mothers carrying their cubs on their backs.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty unique to sloth bears.
Really?
Yeah, you don't really see that in other bear species.
Wow, why do they do that?
Well, for one thing, they can't climb trees to escape danger.
Like some other bears can.
Right, so carrying their cubs is a good way to protect them.
Makes sense.
Keeps them close and safe.
It's amazing how they've adapted.
It is, but sadly,
Yeah.
it's not always enough.
What do you mean?
Well, sloth bears are facing a lot of threats.
Like what?
Poaching,
Right.
hunting,
Okay.
habitat loss.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It's really sad.
Yeah, it is.
And because of all that, they're listed as a vulnerable species.
On that IUCN Red list.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, it's definitely a concern.
But hey, at least they're not aggressive beasts, right?
Thankfully, no.
Okay.
They actually tend to be more afraid of us than we are of them.
That's good to know.
They'd much rather avoid confrontation.
So they're more gentle giants then.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment.
That's awesome.
Plus, they play a really important role in the ecosystem.
How so?
Well, remember, they eat a lot of insects,
Yeah.
and that helps keep those populations in check.
Oh, I see. So they're like natural pest control.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
But with their population declining,
Yeah.
it makes you wonder what impact that will have on their habitat.
That's a good point.
A lot of things rely on those delicate balances.
Right.
Something to think about.
Definitely something to think about.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a fascinating deep dive.
It really has.
Learned a lot about sloth bears.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
Hope you enjoyed it.
And
Yeah.
see you next time.
Yeah.